Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. Currently, it's 52 degrees. High today, 61. Chance of rain, 80%. So I need to mow. Winds at 8 mile per hour. So I finally did get the oil change in the riding mower. And I'll tell you what, that drain plug, I didn't think I was ever going to get it out. I don't know if it didn't look like it had any rust or anything. It just was on there really tight. I sprayed some WD-40 on it a couple times. It finally loosened it up to where I could get it off, to drain the oil. So got that done. Then I put the Trickle battery charger on there, the one that, just for like slow charging. And I'm sure it's probably already got it charged. You can leave that on there if you want to, just to keep it, at its peak of charge or whatever. Also, I went on a walk with Kitty after I changed the oil and stuff. So that'll be tomorrow because today we got Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews. Be a good show. We got some great stuff lined up. And what's for dinner? I'm still on a mission to use everything I can up out of these freezers. We hadn't bought any much frozen at all this month. We bought some, but I've just been using what we got in there. And I found some smoked sausage, so I'm going to make it's red beans and rice, I think. Tony Chacheres. I don't know how to pronounce that. Red beans and rice. I'm either going to fix it with that mix, or I'm just going to either make it with make some rice and some sautés. I'll probably go ahead and saute some peppers and onions for either way I make it. I always add stuff to it when I have a mix or something. So I'll either make it with the jasmine rice or either with that rice mix there with the smoked sausage, and we'll have some cornbread. That's what we usually like to have with smoked sausage dishes, I guess you'd say. Okay, jokes. I'm glad I had like a little joke stashed, a couple jokes stashed, because it wasn't on there today in my emails. But I'd be willing to bet that it's in my spam folder. I've found it in there. The times I've had to go look at the website to get a couple jokes where they didn't have them on there, I found it later on in the spam. So, yep. Okay. Here we go. Why doesn't the ocean leak? Because it has seals. Seals. Johnny entered class and was surprised by a pop quiz for which he was not prepared. He answered all 10 questions with "Only God knows." Grade: God 100, Johnny 0. So he got a good grade with God for that, but he didn't get a good grade with his teacher, I guess. Okay, thought of the day: begin even if you have no idea if it will work. And that's unavailable, it says. See who that came from. Okay, so now I'll have to pause it because I got to go to emails and find trivia time. Okay, I like the ones that say just they're general. In other words, they're just mixed up random ones. I like those. So that's what this one is, a general trivia. Hamburgers were first sold in which American fast food chain? Wendy's, Dairy Queen, McDonald's, White Castle. Love them White Castles. And by the way, they have an ad out for, and I think today's the last day. I don't know if we'll go down there or not. But to a grocery outlet, I mean, they've got those White Castles, the one that has 16 in them, the big box, for $6.99, and those things are like 15 bucks everywhere, at least. So that's a good deal. So I don't know, we might have to get some of those, but I'm not sure. I mean, that's half price, easy. So, okay, Wendy's, Dairy Queen, McDonald's, White Castle. I say it was White Castle. Yep. White Castle is an American regional hamburger restaurant chain with 377 locations across 13 states, with its greatest presence in the Midwest and New York metropolitan area. Wow. Founded on September 13, 1921 in Wichita, Kansas, it has been generally credited as the world's first fast food hamburger chain. Before Joe Biden, who was the oldest U.S. president? George H.W. Bush, Ronald Reagan, Thomas Jefferson, Bill Clinton. Oh boy. I don't know about Thomas Jefferson. I don't know how old he was. So it's George Bush, Ronald Reagan, Thomas Jefferson, or Bill Clinton. Wow, I'm not for sure if Reagan was older than Bush when he was in there. George Bush. Wow, I'm going to go with George Bush. It's Reagan, that figures. The median age at inauguration of incoming U.S. presidents is 55 years. The oldest person elected president was Joe Biden at age 77. Biden celebrated a birthday between Election Day and Inauguration Day, making him 78 when sworn into office. So Ronald Reagan was 77. I knew it was between him and, but I wasn't for sure about that one. Which of these words means hello in Italian? Hello. Bom dia. Adios. Hoi. CIAO. 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 I don't know how to really pronounce that too good. It means hello. Hello, hello. I thought adios means goodbye, like, hoi. Hello, hoi. I'm going to go with D, CAO, or whatever. And that's right. While studying a foreign language, you may come across many different words or phrases that mean the same thing but carry different connotations. The most common way to say hello in Italian is ciao. Why don't they tell how to pronounce it? Okay. What type of rock is Mount Rushmore carved out of? Limestone, granite, slate, marble. Limestone, granite, slate, marble. Granite I would think would be too hard to carve like that. Slate would be just like pieces, you know how it is, like flat pieces that they would fall apart. I don't think a whole mountain would be marble, so I'm going to say limestone. No, it is granite. Wow. I thought that was just something really too hard to even carve. Mount Rushmore National Memorial was carved from granite known locally as the Harney Peak granite. This granite is a fine-grained granite with zones or veins of large crystals called pegmatite. Huh. I didn't know that, so I just learned something there. What is the Italian word for bread? Bambino, sombrero, pane, P-A-N-E, mojito. Well. Bambino, sombrero, pane, mojito. Okay, a mojito's a drink, right? I mean, that's what I've heard. Uh, sombrero is a hat. Bambino is a baby. So pain. Yes. The word for bread in Italian is pain. Masculine, plural. Pani? Penny? The penny is always present on Italian tables for lunch and dinner, at home or in a restaurant. Who was Frank Sinatra's first wife? Nancy Barbato, Ava Gardner, Barbara Max, Mia Farrow. I know. I think he was married to several times. I don't know Nancy Barbato or Barbara Marks. I'm gonna go with Ava Gardner. Nope, it's Nancy Barbato. Frank Sinatra had many close relationships throughout his life. He was married 4 times and had at least 6 other notable relationships in between. Nancy Barbato was his first wife. He met her in the summer of 1934, and they married on February 4, 1939. Okie dokie. 3 right and 3 wrong. Which of these words means cheese in Italian? Basilico, melanzana, formaggio, pomodoro. Cheese in Italian. Melanzana, basilico, formaggio, pomodoro. I've heard that word formaggio before, but I don't know if it was in, talking about cheese or something. I really don't know these, but I'm going to go with formaggio. That's right. The generic word for cheese in Italian is formaggio, and as everyone knows, many of the most famous cheeses in the world originate from Italy. Okay, what is Alaska's official nickname? Little Russia, the last frontier, the cold wilderness, the vast expanse. Alaska's official nickname: Little Russia, the last frontier, the cold wilderness, the vast expanse. I've watched some, I don't know if they were, I've watched some reality shows from Alaska, but not recently. Used to watch that, I forget what they're called, that family that lived out there, and then they find out they only lived like a couple blocks from a McDonald's or something, they said. They're like, the town is right next to them, and it looks like wilderness as soon as you just like go to a few blocks away. So I forget what they were called, the Browns or something, or what they had. That was their name, I think. They got in all kinds of trouble and stuff over stuff, taxes and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I want to say the vast expanse. No, it's the last frontier. The official state nickname is the last frontier, and the name of Alaska is derived from the Aleut word Aliska, meaning great land. Okay, so I missed that one. But I am learning some things, some teachable moments. Who was Frank Sinatra's second wife? Lucille Ball, Ava Gardner, Marilyn Monroe, Katharine Hepburn. I really thought, I thought he was married to Ava Gardner, but now I'm not so sure. Katharine Hepburn. Is she the one that they did that movie about, Mommy Dearest? And she was horrible. I mean, according to the movie, I don't think he was married to Marilyn Monroe. Surely not. Or Lucy. I'm going with Ava Gardner. Yay! I got it. Frank Sinatra, unfortunately, had several failed marriages, including with his second wife, Ava Gardner, a major movie star. Gardner also had some struggles in her personal life, including when she accused another huge star that she married of extreme mental cruelty. Okay. Okay, 5 right and 4 wrong. This is the last one. What is the official motto of the Boy Scouts of America? Be observant, semper fortis, be prepared, semper paratus. Well, I was in the Cub Scouts, and then I don't know what that other one was called, and I was in that. There was a group at church, Pioneer or something, or Pioneer. I'm not for sure. I can't really remember, but I was in several different things. But I never did. By the time Boy Scouts came around, I was into sports too much and stuff. I just didn't. All I wanted to do was play baseball and stuff like that. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to be a scout no more. Okay. So anyway, I think from my experience in that it's be prepared. Yes. The Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest scouting organizations and one of the largest youth organizations in the United States, with about 1.2 million youth participants in the Scouts BSA program. Scouts learn to use these ideals spelled out in the Scout Oath, the Scout Law, and the Outdoor Code and Scout motto, be prepared, and the Scout slogan, do a good turn daily. It is a good organization. Of course, they've had their troubles, y'all have all heard about, but it's a good thing though for them to do. I mean, that's some tough stuff. You always had to do pass these tests that you did things, to get, and you'd get a patch for whichever it was, and I had patches all over the place. I love to get the patches, so I worked real hard on it. So anyway, I ended up with 6 right and 4 wrong. I hope y'all did well. I like the general ones that are mixed up like that the best, I think. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this morning's coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Kind of jumped the gun there. All right, everybody, check out Logan's awesome snack reviews later tonight. Have a great day or night, whenever it is that you're watching this. So have a great one, and God bless.